Good evening, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Big Sioux Media. Tonight, we are pleased to have the Dell Rapids National Honor Society Banquet and Senior Scholarship Awards Night video. I was so honored to be able to make this video for all of you. I really wish that we could have been meeting in person at the banquet like is held every year. But as you know, during this time, we adapt and we try to make the best of the situation and make this as special of an event as we can. So I want to congratulate all of you on your accomplishments, and I hope that you enjoy this video of the Dell Rapids National Honor Society Banquet and Senior Scholarship Award Night.
I'm excited to be putting this video clip together to recognize our current National Honor Society students and announce our new members that will be officially inducted in the fall. It is the hope that being a member of National Honor Society brings with it a sense of obligation to continue oneself academically, as well as set high expectations in regards to leadership and continued involvement in community and school activities. Our current members of National Honor Society include Cade Gruss, Mallory Hauck, Aspen Hansen, Hannah Heiberger, Aaron Larson, Sydney Lee, Jenna Miles, Andy Nordstrom, Caitlin North, Riley Peter, Noah Randall, Ethan Riswald, Olivia Stelzer, Drew Van Regenmorter, Carson Welbig, and Tyler Wood. Each year, as an organization, we're required to perform a minimum of 4 service projects, and I wanted to share with you just a few of our activities from this year. Throughout the year, many of our National Honor Society students serve as tutors, or what we call study buddies, to elementary and middle school students. To these students, the 30 minutes each week that they get to spend serves as an opportunity for positive relationship building, improving the kids' social skills, and recognizing the importance of academic achievement. Your time and effort that you give to these younger students is truly appreciated. Our National Honor Society also started a new tradition a few years ago at Dell Rapids High School, organizing a blood drive. We hosted a blood drive in the fall. It's the members' responsibility to advertise, organize, and work the blood drive in the fall and then typically in the spring. Due to the generosity of the donors at the Dell Rapids High School, we are able to provide blood to 186 people, those needing blood for surgeries, the treatment of cancer, traumas, and other medical situations. Your dedication to our community is greatly appreciated. In February, the National Honor Society students boarded the bus at 5:00 a.m. to serve at the banquet in Sioux Falls. We served 219 adults and 25 children breakfast that morning. But more importantly, I believe we all learned the satisfaction that comes with having a compassionate and serving heart. Students cooked, cleaned, served, and engaged in social conversation with the patrons that were coming in for a warm breakfast. The students' commitment to enrich the lives of others is greatly appreciated. Our most recent service project was Read Across America on March 2nd. National Honor Society students got to go back in time and return to the elementary classrooms. The students worked with Mr. Chaden and the elementary students in the gym and did activities based on Dr. Seuss books. I thank the students for their continuing role model that they do for our elementary and middle school students. In a typical year, the National Honor Society students would also be hosting our National Honor Society Banquet and Senior Awards Scholarship Night. Of course, this is the video that we're doing in lieu of being able to have that event, and so I'm happy to share with you some of the information. We had quite a few juniors and a senior who applied and are accepted into the National Honor Society for the upcoming year. Congratulations to those new National Honor Society students for being recognized for your hard work and commitment to excellence. I would like to take time to express my appreciation and gratitude for your hard work and the commitment of all of our parents, teachers, and students within our school. Next, I would like to announce those new students being accepted on the National Honor Society. Anna Simmons, a senior. The rest are junior new members. Congratulations to Megan Abbott, Logan Anderson, Avery Beckler, Becky Dorn, Ellie Fidelke, Kat Fletcher, Braden G., Peyton Gleason, Eli Grievel, Maddie Kringen, Brady Larson, Kobe Mason, Olivia Prasick, Sam Price, Colin Rentz, Connor Rentz, Ella Schmidt, Sammy Schmidt, Sadie Schmidt, Kira Wager, Andrew Weiland, and Maddie Wilbur. These students will go through the process of their official induction in the fall when we are able to return back to kind of our normal happenings within the school setting. So I look forward to having them all be active members next year when we return back to school. The next part of our program tonight is awarding several of our local scholarships. Our seniors have definitely had a memorable year and deserve to be recognized for their academic excellence, their perseverance, and their continued commitment to the Dell Rapids community. Not all scholarships have been awarded to date, and some students are still in the process of completing some scholarship applications. However, many of our students are receiving financial assistance to help support their post-secondary goals. So some of the scholarships tonight will be awarded by presenters that typically attend our banquet. However, you will be seeing various videos of the different scholarships and scholarship recognitions.
Well, good evening. My name is Darwin Dugard, and I'm here to award 4 different awards tonight. The first 3 awards are Honorary Awards by the University of Rochester. These awards are based on a student's personality, how hard they've worked, some of the different things or attributes that they contain. And then the 4th award will be our educational scholarship winner. To start off with, the first award by University of Rochester is called the Bosch and Lomb Honorary Science Award. And this science award is given to a student that has shown a lot of promise in her science and math courses. Typically, they want us to choose the person that has the highest academic success in those courses. Along with that, they need to show attributes of promise as far as some of the different things that they've done at school and throughout the community. I know the winner of this award tonight is very well deserving of this award. And this award and the next 2 honorary awards allow these awardees to apply for attendance at the University of Rochester, New York. Next year, when they're in 2 years, when they're seniors, they will have a chance to win a minimum of $10,000 a year for all 4 years. And that would be a minimum that's if they are accepted at the university as far as this award. To start off with the Bosch and Lomb Award, which is one of the main reasons we have this awards program with the Banquet for National Honor Society, because it's based on the caliber of the students that we are looking for this award. And our winner for tonight's award is very well deserving. Definitely deserves to take this award, and hopefully will get the best use out of it if she does choose to go to the university. I know she shows success no matter what she will do. Yeah, I am dragging it out a little bit because I'm kind of holding back on announcing who it is. But I guess I might as well get it over with. Our awardee for the Bosch and Lomb Award, the highest award that can be given tonight as based on honor, is Becky Dorn. Becky Dorn, you are very well deserving. Speaking from having you in class, you are one of our model students. Kind of remember that in the years to come. There are a lot of younger students that look up to you. You need to make sure that you demonstrate the quality of a good leader, and you have already done so. I congratulate you again, Becky, for this award. Our second award tonight is the George Eastman Youth Leaders Award, And this award goes to somebody that shows strong leadership and experience as far as in the community. This person shows high grades in challenging courses they have taken. And also, this student has shown extensive involvement in extracurricular activities. This person, too, is very well deserving. I know this student has worked very hard in my classes, as I know she has worked very hard in other classes also. This student, the winner of this award, is Kate Fletcher, or Kat Fletcher. I left this video that way on purpose just to make sure that she catches my errors. Very well deserving. Catherine Fletcher, you are a very hard worker, and you've been a great student in my classes. Congratulations. The third award for the University of Rochester as an honorary award is the Frederick Douglass Susan B. Anthony Award. And this award goes to a student that has demonstrated the understanding of difficult issues that are going on in the surroundings and around us. They also hold a very high caliber of leadership they have demonstrated in school and in the community as far as this person is concerned. They have done that. Also, this person shows strong grades in courses they have taken in humanities and in social science issues. This person is also very well deserving, and I would like to congratulate Samantha Price for rounding out our University of Rochester Honorary Awards. All three of you are very welcome to apply when the materials come in. Some of them might be sent to your residence. Some of it will come to school, and I'll make sure that you get it either at the end of the school year here or the beginning of the next school year. Now, these three awards do go only to juniors. Seniors had their chance to get these awards last year, and there was one given in each of these three categories. Now, my fourth award tonight that I'm going to be giving away, and this award goes to somebody who's planning on going in education. This person is going to receive an educational scholarship. This scholarship is funded by the people that work at the high school, the middle school, and the elementary school. All three of these schools, from the elementary on up, have supported you by helping you learn, challenge you along the way, and etc. And they would also like to give you a little bit of support financially as you choose your career in teaching. Education is a very challenging field, but it's also very rewarding. Sometimes we feel like the challenges, such as teaching online, are a little bit much, but by the time things are said and done, we know that it's going to be for the betterment of all. This year's scholarship winner is going to win a scholarship of $700 plus. Money hopefully is still coming in. I picked up a good chunk of change today, so I know hopefully we'll try to get that as high as we can before the summer starts here and get that award to you. The winner of this award was one of some deserving applicants. All the applicants were very well deserving. Wish we could afford to give this type of a scholarship to all the applicants. The committee chose one applicant that stood out, and it was more than one that was nominated for it. The one with the biggest hoorah behind them as far as the support is the winner of this year's Education Scholarship from Del Rapids School System, and the winner is Zoe Mortrue. Congratulations, Zoe. I know you'll do the field very well. I've had the blessing to work with your grandma. She taught here at Dell's for many years, and I know your grandpa taught up in Flanders for many, many years, and I got to know them very personally. Having had your mother in class and your father in Sunday school, I know you are well deserving to fulfill some of the challenges in the teaching field. Again, congratulations, Zoe. And I congratulate all the winners of all the awards that are given away tonight. So, as I could probably carefully say, it kind of matches my classroom. May the 4th be with you.
I'm pleased to present on behalf of Golden West Telecommunications for their annual scholarship. This is the 23rd year of awarding scholarships across South Dakota. We are honored to recognize the outstanding students in the communities that we serve. This year's recipient was chosen by school officials for their dedication to academics, as well as their participation in civic and extracurricular activities. We are happy to support their academic and career goals as they pursue higher education. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to award the 2020 Golden West Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to Sydney Stelzer.
Hi, my name is Sam Schmidt, and I'm a member of the graduating class of 2020 at O'Gorman High School in Sioux Falls. I am here today to award the David J. Schmidt Scholarship to a man involved in both the sports and the arts, Cade Gruis. My uncle David is actually the one who planted the original stone back when he graduated from high school. Again, congratulations on the scholarship, and enjoy your time at SDSU.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Tony Ray Christensen, and I am the middle daughter of Helen Ray. I am here today to speak a little about my mom, Helen Ray, and to announce the winner of her scholarship. My sister, Paula Ray, and my dad, Gerald Ray, could not join me today, but they are here in spirit. I have to admit that it is hard for me to speak in front of a large group, but with the social distancing, doing it this way, it's difficult in its own way. I want to say to everyone watching, please stay safe and follow the guidelines during this COVID-19 virus time. I live in South Sioux City, Nebraska. I'm about 6 miles away from the Tyson plant in Dakota City, Nebraska. Just down the road, about a mile away, is a gas station that all the employees stop at just to pick up drinks or some food before they go to their shift or get off their shift. That has closed down due to exposure to the COVID virus. We have been named, Dakota County and Woodbury County, one of the hot spots for the virus since our numbers are growing insanely these last few weeks. So please take care of yourself and do that for your family and your friends. First off, I would like to start with some pictures of my mom. So I have a few pictures of my mom that I would like to share with you this evening. So I hope I can do this. Just be patient. All right. This one right here with all the kids, I wanted to show that one because my mom was a daycare provider in Dell Rapids, South Dakota for a very long time. She loved kids. She loved everything about kids. She would bring kids into her house. There would be days where that's all that was in that house was just kids. She loved her daycare parents. She loved her daycare kids. This is a picture, and I wish I could have gotten the whole picture in here, of a surprise party that the daycare parents threw for my mom. And at this time, all the kids are staying around because my mom is opening up a microwave. So just think how old this picture is when a microwave was a big thing to get for your birthday. The next one is a picture of the shirt that I am wearing, which we wear to all of the scholarship presentations. My mom passed away of cancer a few years ago. Her favorite color for cancer was pink, although she had other cancers, but she always wore pink, and she advocated to everybody to go and do what you need to do for any type of cancer or what the prevention strategies. So we wear pink for my mom. This one on this side right here, you can see that my mom won the Dell Rapids Booster Club Recognition Award as the Courier Booster of the Year, and I think it's 2009. And my mom loved sports. She was an avid sports person. She would talk sports to her daycare kid. She would talk sports to anybody. She loved sports. She'd go sit and watch sports. She'd talk sports. Every time you walked into her house, there was either a football game on or a baseball game on or a basketball game on. When people were presenting at her funeral, celebrating her life, one of her daycare boys stood up and said that he learned more at Helen's house about baseball than any place else. She just always taught the kids about sports. The last one I have on here is, this is just my mom, and I want to show this one because of her infectious smile. She had a smile that just raised your spirits. You would walk in and see her at any place in Dell Rapids, and she would smile and say good morning, and you just loved her smile. It just made you engage with her because that's the type of person that she was. She would pull you and start talking about anything, and by the end of the conversation, she knew about your entire life. The next time you would see her in town, she'd talk to you again because she would remember everything that you talked to her about. She was an amazing woman. Helen Ray was by far, in my biased opinion, one of the kindest, most giving and caring person in the world. At this time, with the virus scare, many of us are challenged with our daily routines. Not Helen. She would thrive at a time like this. She would be reaching out to everyone she knew to make sure they were okay and they had everything they needed. And I'll tell you, my mom knew everyone and beyond. My mom would have been at the front line leading the cause. Helen would have bought all the toilet paper, sanitizer, Lysol spray, Lysol wipes, whatever was needed for this time in the store in Dell Rapids. Then she would start driving around Dell Rapids to all of her friends' house and their neighbors and giving them the things that they need. Then once she ran out of that stockpile, she'd get back in her car, go to Sioux Falls, get as much as what she could, come back to Dell's, and continue giving everything to everybody that needed something. And most of the time, my mom would forget about herself, but she would make sure that everybody else had what they needed. Helen gave to everyone with her entire heart. We grew up in a household where we, Helen's children, would go with items because, as Helen would say, we will be just fine. We have enough. That family needs it more. Someday you will understand. So, Mom, today is the day. We totally understand what people need. So this one's for you, Mom. Due to the gracious giving of others for the Helen Ray Scholarship, we can afford to give 2 scholarships this year. So we're going to hand out 2. We are giving a $500 one, and we're also giving a $250 one. So during this time, we've always been taught that any amount that you're going to give to somebody, they're going to need it somewhere down the road. Once again, I have to apologize if I do not say the names correctly. I am a teacher, so I'm going to go with the phonetic way that the names sound to me. So once again, I do apologize, but here are the winners. So the first scholarship we're giving is for $500. The $500 scholarship winner is Drew Van Regenmorter. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. I am so sorry. So Drew is our $500 scholarship winner. And then we're also giving another one for $250. And our $250 scholarship winner is Cade Gruis. So once again, best wishes to you and what you're going to begin your new life path doing. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe and have a great evening.
Hello, I'm Doug Nohava, manager of Minnehaha Funeral Homes. Since 1928, our funeral home has found many unique ways to give back to the communities in which we serve. And since 2013, we've awarded $28,000 in scholarships to local high school seniors. Today, we're proud to announce that the winner of the 2020 Minnehaha Funeral Home Scholarship from Dell Rapids High School is Logan Stone. Congratulations.
Hello, Choir Nation. Tonight I have been given the distinct honor to present the Gerry Hauser Memorial Scholarships. 2 $2,250 scholarships that are given to students who embody the principles by which Gerry taught, coached, and lived. But before we name the recipients, a little background. My name is Jason Hofteaser, and Gerry was my father. He taught and coached in the Dell Rapids Junior and Senior High School for 38 years with a genuine and unrelenting concern for young people in his community. Gerry took great pride in not just simply teaching mathematic concepts, but providing true comprehension making math applicable, relatable, and understandable for every student that walked into his classroom, and not just those assigned to his classes. He treated each student with respect and cared deeply about education for each student as an individual. Ultimately, it is our desire to perpetuate what he started and continued learning in mathematics and related disciplines. However, Dad did not believe that learning ended after the students left the classroom. While math, and let's be honest, his lawn, were certainly passions of his, the athletic fields of Del Rapids High School, where Gerry coached football, basketball, and track, also provided a venue for continued learning. Many times, some of those most valuable life lessons learned from the athletic fields: win with humility, lose with dignity, always try your hardest, and hard work does pay dividends, regardless of when we truly discover it. One of the many touching comments on Caring Bridge during Gerry's passing was from the Del Rapids High School Booster Club, and it truly encompassed Dad's commitment to the student athletes. And it said, "Mr. Hofteaser shall live on, ageless and remembered, always there, as you always were, with a pat on the back and a word of encouragement." End quote. Honoring these scholarship recipients is our way of continuing his commitment and encouraging future generations of students to live by the principles that Gerry lived by. One being humor, laugh every day, and even if it's at your own expense. Integrity, do the right thing for the right reason, despite what it may cost. And humility, work hard, finish what you started, and do not worry who gets the credit. There is no I in team. The aforementioned principles were certainly found in the recipients for this year's scholarships. With many worthy applicants, the 5-member selection committee had a very difficult time through multiple discussions to narrow down the field to 2. Without further ado, I am proud to announce the recipients of the 2020 Gerry Hofteaser Memorial Scholarships. The first recipient displays the type of reputable character of which Gerry would be proud, possesses a stellar curriculum vitae, and, like him, accepted greater responsibilities than would normally be expected from a young adult, proving that hard work does pay off. Ms. Caitlin North. Caitlin will be studying occupational therapy at the University of South Dakota. Congratulations, Caitlin. Our second recipient embodies that would inspire Gerry to be a teacher and a coach. Hardworking, math-minded student that also displayed a gutsy leadership and commitment and determination as a career athlete in the 3 sports that Gerry coached. Mr. Tyler Wood. Tyler will be attending South Dakota State University and studying civil engineering. Congratulations, Tyler. Congratulations once again to Caitlin and Tyler and all of the other award winners tonight. Godspeed and God bless.
Hello, my name is Michaela Miller and I'm a member of the local PEO chapter. PEO is a philanthropical educational organization that supports women through scholarships, loans, and grants. Each year our local chapter is honored to present 2 $350 scholarships to graduating seniors, one from Del Rapids Pub and the other from St. Mary's. This year the public school had 7 girls apply for our scholarship, and we are excited and honored to announce that Olivia Stelzer is our scholarship winner this year. Congratulations, Olivia. Best of luck to all the graduates of 2020.
Hi, my name's Joe Eining. I'm with the American Legion, Post 65 here in Del Rapids. Each year, the American Legion gives out 2 $500 scholarships to each school here in the Del Rapids area. The students that apply for these scholarships write an essay, and within that essay, they talk about the activities and their community involvement that they had throughout high school. They talk about their future plans, and then they also discuss what the American Legion means to them. There's a panel of 3 gentlemen that sit on the essay board. They score the essays, and then at the end, the scores get averaged out, and the best score is obviously the winner. So this year, I would like to announce that the winner of the American Legion Post 65 2020 scholarship goes to Cade Gruce. Thank you.
Hello, class of 2020. My name is Edie Heininger, and I am going to be awarding the Trent Area Scholarship. In 1982, Trent community leaders decided to set up a scholarship program for children whose families live in and around Trent. They began holding events to raise money for the program. To make sure these scholarships continue forever, the Trent Area Scholarship was established as a permanent endowment of the Sioux Falls Area Community Foundation. Earnings above amounts distributed in scholarships and fees are reinvested so the fund will never be depleted. The Trent Area Scholarships are also supplemented by grants and donations from parents like you. This year, the Trent Area Scholarship would like to give a $1,000 scholarship to Noah Randall. Congratulations, Noah, in your future endeavors.
Hello, my name is Kate Baum, and I am honored for the first time since the scholarship was established to present the award to the winner of the Jeremy Baum Hope Scholarship for 2020. This has been a year of much change and much adversity as we all attempt to navigate through the uncharted waters of a global pandemic. This video is a perfect example of how we are managing in these uncertain times. This award would normally be given in person after a nice meal and good conversation with those gathered around us. But this year, much like the seniors who must accept that their graduation will look much different than in years past, we must carry on with our purpose and important work in a different way. In many ways, we are all embodying what one must do to overcome adversity right now. My brother, my best friend, Jeremy Baum, died on July 25th, 1999 by suicide when he was only 20 years old. Not long before his death, I sat at my parents' kitchen table with him, helping him fill out all of the necessary forms to attend SDSU in the fall. He had struggled with depression and then addictions that followed for years. But for the 4 months prior to that moment spent at our childhood table, he had conquered his addictions and was making great strides to put his life on the path of his purpose. For reasons we will never fully understand, Jeremy cut his path short, but also left us with many memories of his beautiful spirit. Jeremy was an empath, feeling deeply the pain and struggles of others. He was known for standing up for those who needed strength. He had a deep well of wisdom, and speaking the truth in his authentic voice came naturally to him, much like any hobby or skill he tried and excelled at. The Jeremy Baum Hope Scholarship began as a way to honor our cherished brother, son, and uncle, and as a way to express the power of ascending through and above adversity in our lives. For that is something we must all learn to do with grace. I am pleased to present this year's Jeremy Baum Hope Scholarship, which has grown to $3,250, to Brandon Kubley. Congratulations, Brandon. We hope that this well-deserved award will lead you down the path of your dreams.
Hello, my name is Greg Ammon. Wyatt Ammon was my son. Wyatt was a friend to everyone he met. He was always striving to make life better, to understand what made people tick, and to help everyone along their journey. Wyatt's own journey led him to join the Peace Corps in 2005. Wyatt died as a result of a tragic fall in Zambia while serving in the Peace Corps. One of Wyatt's dreams was to establish a scholarship to help some deserving young person on their life's journey. So it's in that spirit of seeking knowledge, personal growth, and paying it forward, the Ammon family is pleased to award the scholarship to Avery Welbig. Congratulations.
The first scholarship I would like to award tonight is the Bernice and Henry Spay Scholarship Endowment, which funds 2 annual scholarships from seniors graduating from Dell Rapids High School. Applicants must be accepted at USD and meet all departmental and undergraduate requirements. Scholarships are given based on merit, with preference given to candidates who exhibit a positive attitude, have participated in school life, and have sound academic performance. We have 2 recipients this year for the Bernice and Henry Spay Scholarship, and they are Ethan Riswald and Caitlin North. each in the amount of $1,050. Congratulations to the both of you. The John E. Solem Scholarship is a trust that annually awards scholarships to students attending Dell Rapids, Baltic, and Garretson. This year we have 5 recipients earning scholarships for their achievement through their high school careers and representing character in their daily lives. Congratulations to Sydney Stelzer, Carson Welbig, Caitlin North, Aaron Larson, and Olivia Stelzer, who each receiving a scholarship in the amount of $500. The next scholarship I would like to award is the Regina Grandma Evans Scholarship. This is what the family writes. In gratitude to the hundreds of students who have touched her life, Regina Grandma Evans of Dell Rapids dedicates this annual scholarship to a graduating senior, encouraging them to pursue their dreams through higher education. Regina truly loved being around students. Most importantly, she enjoyed their humor and their enthusiasm. While in the classroom, she was living her dream. Even though she was happy in the classroom, it bothered her that she never obtained a high school diploma. In 2006, at the age of 86, St. Mary High School presented her with an honorary diploma. Throughout these years, Regina Grandma Evans touched the lives of many students. Most importantly, they have also touched hers. This scholarship is her way of giving back to those students and her way of teaching children that it's never too late to pursue your dreams. The requirements for this scholarship is to be a graduating senior of a public or private high school in Dell Rapids, and they must plan on attending a technical school or a college and university and maintain a GPA of 2.0 or higher. Congratulations to our 2019-2020 recipient of this scholarship, Caitlin North, in the amount of $500. At this time, I would welcome Carson Welbig and Olivia Stelzer to recognize and honor our Friend of Education Award. This is an award that is given annually and nominated by Senior National Honor Society students.
Hi, I'm Olivia Stelzer.
And I'm Carson Welbig. We are here to announce the award winner of the Friend of Education Award for the 2019-2020 academic year. This award is chosen by the Senior National Honor Society members to recognize a non-classroom staff member of Dell Rapids High School for their dedication and hard work.
This staff member is respected by many students. She is an answer for every question. She's the first face that many visitors and students see when entering the school, and she always has a positive outlook and brightens everyone's day.
The winner of the 2019-2020 Friend of Education Award is Eve Pickard.
At this time, I would like to invite a current Senior National Honor Society students to come forward and recognize and honor our Educator of the Year Award. This is an award that's voted each year by Senior National Honor Society members.
Hi, my name is Mallory Hauck.
Drew Van Regenmotor.
Aspen Hansen.
Tyler Wood. Cade Gruce.
And today we are presenting the 2019-2020 Educator of the Year Award.
Now here are some reasons why this teacher is very deserving of this award.
This teacher is very knowledgeable about their criteria.
They socialize with kids in and out of school.
They're always willing to make jokes in class.
They are always willing to answer whatever question you have.
And this teacher is constantly pushing his students to succeed in and out of class.
This is why all of us are proud to award the 2019-2020 Educator of the Year Award to Mr. Darwin Dugard.
Yay! Congratulations!
Good evening. I am Drew Bunkers, Dell Rapids High School principal, and I have the privilege of tonight presenting the Courier Legacy Scholarship. The Courier Legacy Scholarship is an anonymous scholarship donated by a DRHS alumnus. The scholarship applicants must show academic achievement, involvement in activities, and most important, a commitment to community service. This scholarship is $8,500 for 4 years. This year's recipient says about community. Many things in this world are learned through experiences and living life. Growing up in a community like Dell Rapids has changed my view on life and has greatly influenced me to become the person I am today. Community is giving back, because even if someone doesn't realize it, their community played an important role in their life. At this time, I'd like to congratulate the Courier Legacy Scholarship winner for the class of 2020, Avery Welbig. Congratulations, Avery. This concludes our scholarship presentations for this evening. I wanted to take just a couple of minutes to thank some people for making this happen tonight. First of all, I want to thank our senior students. I know it's been a tremendous year, and I know it didn't quite end the way many of us had hoped or planned, but I want to thank you for a great year. I want to thank you for your dedication to your academics, and most of all for your perseverance through the years, and especially this year as it ended again, and not the way that any of us probably could have imagined. So thank you, students, for your continued dedication and commitment to your academics. To the parents, thank you for your support, not only during this difficult time of e-learning as we wrap up this year, but throughout the years for your students that are graduating this year and moving on to bigger and better things. It truly does take a team effort from the student, the school, and of course the parents in the home to make sure that things go as best that they can and that we get to see these students reach their full potential. So thank you, parents, for everything that you do to support your sons and your daughters. I want to thank all those that provided scholarships and continue to provide scholarships for our students. It makes a tremendous impact as they go on to higher education to further their academic career. And I know that they appreciate it. And as a school system, we certainly appreciate your help with those with the funding that those students will see as they take on higher education. To Mrs. Rusink, thank you for putting this program together, for continuing to work with our National Honor Society and all of those that provide the scholarships. I know this year was a little bit more difficult, being we didn't get to have the banquet at school. But again, I appreciate your efforts for making sure that these students get recognized and that the scholarship presenting still gets accomplished. Last but not least, I want to thank Big Sioux Media and Matt Larson for making us, for helping us out, for making sure that we could get this presented to everybody tonight. Again, we usually are able to have this in person, and this year presented some challenges, and Big Sioux Media and Matt Larson stepped right up and said they would be glad to help with helping us to air this tonight and make sure that we could get this out to everybody. So a big thank you to you as well. With that, have a great evening. Stay safe.